Hey, Socrates Zayas here, your host of SocTalks.com. Today we're on Lincoln Road asking people what they feel about marketing. Okay, or actually what they know about marketing. Okay, I want to know specifically if they have any positive or negative emotions on the words network marketing and multi-level marketing. So hopefully this will be a learning experience for you and for me. So let's get this show on the road. Boom! Okay, so I've got Dia today on Lincoln Road here in Miami Beach. It's awesome, beautiful day.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
Where are you from?
I live here, but I'm from DC, Washington, DC.
DC?
Yeah.
What? DC? Yeah. All right, listen, do you know anything about marketing?
I do. I know a lot about marketing.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know that you can't run a business without marketing. This is actually one of my shirts for my company.
Plug him, let's plug him.
There you go, Ventum Bikes right here.
What?
So yeah, no, I mean, we do a lot of like the branding and the marketing of it and just a lot of the advertising. So yeah, I'm pretty familiar with it.
All right, quick question. So the question I wanted to ask you is, have you heard of the term multi-level marketing?
I haven't.
Okay, how about network marketing?
Yes.
Okay, what do you know about it?
Network marketing. Well, actually, go back to the multi-level marketing, because honestly, I'm pretty sure I figured out, is this when you hit different platforms like social media versus like troops on the ground versus some other websites, or is that what multi-level marketing would be, or no?
No, that's social media marketing.
Okay. Would that be the network marketing then?
Right.
Okay.
So basically multi-level marketing and network marketing is basically the synonymous terms for the same thing, but you have heard of network marketing.
Network marketing, yes, I have.
And
yeah.
What do you know about it?
What do I know about it?
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, I know. Well, again, I think I know that. I don't know what I know about it. Network marketing.
Well, is it? Have you heard good things, bad things?
I mean, to me, network marketing and like social marketing, like social media marketing, would be the same thing, right? I think of a network. I try to use that network to get my product across, my point of view across, something like that. That's what I would say about that.
Well, let me ask you a question then, in that case. Are you married to your current situation, current job, or are you open to new opportunities?
No, I'm pretty married. Yeah. No, I'm like married like 4 times over this. So, yeah.
All right, another question. If somebody asked you, like I said, a best friend of yours asked you, said, Dia, why aren't you as successful as you should be? What's your answer?
I'm going to tell them I'm pretty freaking successful.
So your mindset is amazing.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Listen, thank you so much.
No, I appreciate it.
All right, we're on Lincoln Road today in Miami Beach. Wait, let me get the hat off. Boom! I want to be professional. Give me a boom. Say boom.
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 Boom. Okay, listen. I've got Lamar, right?
Sutton
and
Trinae.
And Trinae. Where are you from?
Miami.
Miami. Okay. Wait, I'm from Hialeah. What's up? Anyway, so the question essentially is, what do you know about marketing?
It's what people do to sell stuff.
Same thing.
Okay, and specifically within marketing, okay, and I want your feeling on these 2 words I want to say to you, okay? Have you heard of the term network marketing, and what does it make you feel?
Network marketing, TV stations trying to sell you stuff.
I was thinking more in terms of networking, meaning between individuals and businesses.
Okay, all right. And how about multi-level marketing?
Oh, like those people who get other people, then they try to sell it to the next person.
Is that positive or negative?
Negative.
Yeah, it comes across negative, but I guess it's positive to somebody.
Always, man, right? The po-po.
Yeah.
No. It's the other one. It's
Fire rescue.
That's the fire rescue. Okay, all right, let's go back to that negative feeling that you have. Is that because you were asked to be a part of that at some time, or was that something that you got from somebody else's story? Or tell me why it feels negative.
I was asked to be a part of that.
And when somebody asked you, did you actually become a part of it?
No.
Okay, and the reason?
Because I don't want to have to sell stuff.
Same thing.
Yeah. So you were actually asked at some point?
Yeah. I don't know what she's referring to, but...
This is your own experience. I'm talking about my experience.
Oh, no, well, I was a double major in marketing, so I don't have any problems with marketing efforts. I just, it's one of those that if people is trying to sell and get their point across, I'm all for it, but it's just as long as you're not too aggressive.
Okay, I like that. Okay, now, last two, okay? If somebody comes up to you and says, are you tied to or in love with your current situation, or are you open-minded? How does that make you feel? What would you say?
I'll be questioning it, wondering what they're talking about.
Well, we're talking about your job. Let's say, for instance,
Oh, okay.
let's say, are you tied to or in love with your current, job or, your career or whatever, or are you open-minded? What's your response?
I'm open-minded.
Yeah, I'm more open-minded.
You're more towards open-minded. Okay. Now, your best friend, okay? I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about, like, your girl. You know what I'm saying? Your BFF. She comes up to you and she's like, girl, she's like, I've always seen you as being really successful, okay? And she's like, what's going on? How come you're not there yet? What do you say?
What do you mean?
I love that. I love that.
Exactly.
How about you, bro?
Yeah, same thing, because success is all in the mind of the beholder, and it's one of those that it just means a lot to different people.
Right.
So in our own minds, we're successful, and then somebody else may be like, oh, you should be somewhere else. So it's up to the individual.
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Boom. So I have Ali today here on Lincoln Road. Ali, do me a favor. Tell me where you're from.
Hi, I'm from DC.
DC. The second guy from DC. Unbelievable. We just had a guy like not even 10 seconds ago. Was from DC.
Really?
What do you know about marketing, Ali?
I don't know, the basics, I guess.
Like what?
Create demand.
Great. Okay, supply and demand, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Quick question. Have you heard of this terms? Two terms, okay? Multi-level marketing.
No,
No. Network marketing.
maybe.
Maybe.
I've heard networking, but I don't know network marketing.
Okay. When you hear that word, is it a negative thing? Is it a positive thing?
Oh, I guess positive.
Okay, so it's a positive thing for
Yeah.
you. That's awesome. So if somebody were to tell you today, Ali, are you married currently to your job, to your position, to your situation, or are you open to other things? What would you say?
I'm open.
You're open to other things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and if your best buddy, and this is more of a personal question, your best buddy comes to you and says, Ali, look, man, I see so much potential in you, so much successful potential. Why aren't you so successful?
I don't know how that's gauged, and why would he say that?
Good question. See, the guy thinks for himself, so that's a good question. These questions are they're made for that particular thing. All right, man. Listen, Ali, that was basically it, man.
Well,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it for helping out the course.
Good luck.
Hey, we're at Lincoln Road today, Miami Beach, with Barry. Barry, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. Barry, listen, my question to you today is, are you familiar with the term marketing?
Yes.
What do you know about marketing?
I taught the course in marketing when I.
Oh, so you-
so yeah, I'm a professor.
As a professor of marketing, this is going to be interesting. Okay, two questions. Okay, what feeling does it instill in you when I mention the word network marketing to you?
Network marketing nowadays, I would consider that more of interpersonal relationships with your friends and your social media.
And is that a positive thing to you or a negative thing?
Very positive thing.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Unless of course the company's done something wrong. Then it could be very harmful.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. The other term is multi-level marketing.
Multi-level marketing, I'm very familiar with that as well. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. And how does that strike you?
Negative connotations, because that used to be more of a scam than it was legitimate. MLMs were considered really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now the question is, if somebody comes
Unless
up,
you're the first guy.
okay.
If you're the guy that starts it, you're going to make a lot of money. But everybody else below you is going to get cheated.
Interesting. Okay. The other thing I need to ask you is, okay, so somebody approaches you, a good friend, maybe not a good friend, and they ask you the question, hey Barry, are you in love or tied to what you're currently doing, or are you open to other situations? What would you say?
You'd say, I love what I do.
Good.
If you don't love what you do, then you should find something you love you do. Then you'll never work another day in your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. What do you feel about having plan Bs, though?
It's a very good thing. Most people go through at least 3 or 4 careers in their whole life. So you should be open to change.
Okay. So you are open to change if that situation, for the idea of a plan B?
That's correct.
Okay. But the last question is, some of your BFF comes to you and says, Barry, I see you're kind of, you're doing good for yourself, man, but I've always seen you being like so much more, and having so much more success. Why aren't you more successful? What's your response?
You'd say, I'm comfortable with doing what I'm doing, because if you're not, then you should change. But personally, I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Thank you, Barry. Terry, where are you from?
I come from Canada.
From Canada?
Yes.
What part?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto, A. Terry from Canada. Terry's got his girlfriend too. Are we a wife? Girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. So anyway, Terry, quick question. What do you know about marketing?
Well, I had one course in my university about marketing while I was in my junior year, and I have no idea about it.
Okay, good. That's a good question. He had a course in his university. Okay, so Terry, I'm going to ask you two questions, right? Question number one is, have you ever heard of anything called multi-level marketing?
No.
Okay. Have you ever heard of anything called network marketing?
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
Well, it means like one of my Facebook friends share something on my Facebook page, and I get a newsfeed for that.
So, so to you, it's like a social marketing type of thing.
Yes, kind of.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you two more questions. So question number one, if somebody comes up to you and says, Terry, are you tied to your job, your situation, whatever is going on in your life right now, or are you open to other opportunities? What's your answer?
No, I'm pretty happy where I am now.
Okay, and the next question is, if your best friend that knows you, like like basically your girlfriend, right? She comes up to you and says, Terry, why aren't you as successful as you could be? What would be your answer?
I don't think my friend will ask me that question. Really?
That's fair. That's fair. Terry, thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, man. See, it wasn't that painful, right?
No, it's not.
We're at Lincoln Road on Miami Beach. I'm with Marco. Marco, where are you from?
Italy.
From Italy. Aha, Italy in the house. Also, Marco, are you familiar with the word marketing?
Yeah, a little bit. Not that much. I work as a photographer, so I know a little bit for my stuffs.
Okay. Now, are you familiar with, I'm going to ask you a question about two different types of marketing. One is known as network marketing. Do you know that?
Network is like for internet, or doesn't mean?
That's fine. That's fine. How about multi-level marketing?
I heard about, but actually I don't know exactly what is it.
That's fine. That's fine. Let me ask you a question, Marco. If your best friend comes up to you and asks you, says, Marco, are you tied to your situation, to your job, or are you open-minded? What do you say?
Tight is meaning.
Tied means are you amarrado? Are you in love with? Are you in love? Yes. What is it? Yes. Yeah.
About my situation
Yes.
in my work. No, I open-minded.
You open-minded.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay. Now, the last question. Okay.
Yeah.
Your beautiful girl comes to you and says, Marco, I see you. Let this way the music goes by. Hold on. So, Marco, quick question. I believe that you should be more successful than you are. Okay. Why aren't you more successful? What do you say?
What can I say? I'm trying to do the best. Maybe I didn't get yet, but I will do.
And you're going to keep trying, right? You're not quitting.
Always.
Never quit.
Never.
Thank you, Marco.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, Papa. Okay, thank you so
very
much. We're on Lincoln Road today, Miami Beach, with Antonella. Antonella, where are you from?
Italy.
Italy too.
Italy, yeah.
That's any particular part of Italy? Is there a city?
In the north of Italy, near to Milan, Turin.
Ooh, from Milan.
Near to
Woohoo.
Milan. Near to Milan.
Okay, the question I'm going to ask you is, do you know about marketing?
Just a little bit, not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Have you heard of network marketing?
Yeah, just heard, but I don't know every single aspect of network marketing. Just know that exists.
It exists. In a positive way or a negative way?
Yeah, positive. Yeah.
Okay.
Much more positive than negative.
Okay. And how about multi-level marketing?
What do you mean about?
Multi-level marketing is just a term that people use currently, and I just wanted to get your feeling for if you're something that you've heard or not really heard.
Yeah, just heard, but yeah, just a little bit, not too much.
Not too much.
Not too much.
Okay, Antonella, same question that I asked earlier to your boyfriend. Are you tied to your current situation, your current job? Are you in love with it, or are you open-minded?
I'm open-minded because I'm a physiotherapist, so in my job you have to update currently, so I have to be open-minded.
Okay.
So, and I think that it's important even on network marketing. That is the argument you talk about.
That's good. And so another question too is, so again, the same thing. Your best friend, your girl, closest friend, she's known you all your life. She comes to you and says, "Sweetie, why aren't you as successful as you should be?" What would you say to her?
If I want to be more successful, do you mean?
Yeah, why? Why haven't you? I see you as being really super successful, but right now you're like here. Why not more?
Why not?
I'm asking you to tell me your feelings.
Yeah, because it's important, because we have to update in every I don't know, every day not, but currently, because you have to be well what you do and what you love. So why not?
Passion. So you're saying so you have to find the passion.
Yeah. So maybe network marketing or marketing in general must be the answer, or one of the answers.
One of the answers. I love that. Thank you so much. The question is, are you tied to your situation, your current situation? Are you in love with it, or are you open-minded?
Open-minded.
I love my current situation, but I'm open-minded too.
A plan B is always good, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Open-minded.
I think I like where I am, but I'm open-minded as well. Like I love what I do.
Yeah, there's always plan B is always a good thing. Okay, now this is more of a personal question. You know, your best friend comes to you. I mean, your closest BFF comes to you, right? And is like, you know, I see you being so much more successful. Why aren't you as successful as you should be?
I don't know. I would take it as positive criticism, and then I would go back and think about it and maybe see how I could work on that, or maybe ask her the question of why do you say that.
I think that's quite a positive thing, because someone sees more in something of you.
But how do you respond to that? That's a good thing that you said. You said that was positive, yeah. But how do you address that? What do you tell her at that, or him at that time? You know, to respond to that.
Oh, I would ask them what they think I'm doing wrong. Then, if it's a positive thing, I'd be like, but I'm not seeing where they're coming from, and I haven't realised that. I'd be like, well, what am I doing wrong that you can tell me how to make things better? Yeah. You know what I mean by that?
That's cool. I think I would say, as a response to that, it's a journey.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah, and it's like your final destination's never defined.
I agree.
So you're constantly growing.
Yeah.
Yes. Same thing with you?
For me, I think if it comes from a friend, I think that if when it comes from a friend, friends always think you're the best. So I would trust more someone I don't know, I guess.
That's true. Same thing with you?
I agree with her and with him. It's a journey. You feel me?
Okay, and the last question is, how did you guys feel? I mean, you know, how did you guys feel, you know, personally when I came up to you on the street and said, "Hey, you know, how you guys doing? You know, I'm a total stranger, and I want to, you know, give you something or ask you something." How did that make you feel?
At first, like, a bit aggravated, because you don't like to be bothered on your day by, like, people when you think that they're trying to sell you something. But I think after, like, realising what it was that you wanted from us, it was kind of like to hear our opinions and stuff, then that's kind of more interesting. You're taking, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we saw the camera, so I think we were a bit more interested, weren't we? I was open-minded to it, and I was intrigued. Like, I'll always listen, but then if I'm not bothered, then I'll just walk up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped if I wasn't with these guys. I would have just kept walking. I'm so blasé, I probably wouldn't be bothered, but because these guys are here, it's like, it's all right. Yeah.
Same with you?
Yeah, I don't like being approached on the streets. I thought you were going to sell something, so I'd be like, no, thanks. I didn't think you were going to sell anything, but if I was alone, I wouldn't stop. If we're all together, I think it's like, okay, it's fun.
Yeah,
like, let's have free time. Let's do it. Let's get a tan. It's okay.
So that's funny. So you're saying that because you're in a group, it made it more approachable for somebody to come up to you, right? Yeah. And that was so being in a group environment, like an event, right, makes it much easier for you to be approached by somebody that you don't know, right? And the rapport can then come after that point. Okay. Now there's another thing. Would it be easier had you have seen something come through your email, or maybe when you're on Facebook that popped up and said, "Hey, I'm interested in you finding out if you're open to another situation," or was it easier for me to come up to you and say that to you?
I would say that it is easier by social media. You can do it in your own time. You're not bothered by anyone. You kind of choose to do it. There's a lot less pressure on it. So yeah, I guess doing it via social media is better.
I prefer personal. Yeah. Because you can't always trust what's online, can you? I don't know what it is. I can read it and you can say it's all this and all, but do you know what I mean? Like, when you meet someone personally, it's more of a personal thing, isn't it? So you have more of a trust, I think. There's more trust with people than online, isn't there?
I would have just deleted it. But you're standing in front of me, I can't really escape you now. You've got a microphone in front of me, so...
That's the trick here with a microphone.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
hi,
If you're trying to sell something online, I think it's easier to do it. But if it's an interview, it's probably easier in person. Yeah.
So for surveys and stuff like that.
You go look for what you want. You don't just, if it pops up, if you don't really need it, you just kind of pass it.
Same thing?
Let's say same thing.
Now, but okay, and this is the last question, and you guys are on your way out of here. Okay, so you realize that you guys all did buy something, right? I mean, you guys basically said that you are all open to a plan B. Right, so just want to let you guys know that. So even though we met this way, or even online, right, anything that would have asked you that question in that way, you would have been open to it, because obviously nobody wants to be closed to anything, right? Yeah. So when you put the words in the right place, and you have, like you said, personally, it's great because we had the connection, and all of a sudden I asked you that question, it was easy for you to answer it. You feel like you're more comfortable online. Still, that question came across, and you felt open to that question as well, and you just clicked on it. All right, guys, high five.
Thank
boom,
you. Thank
boom,
you.
boom, boom, boom.